Welcome back to the GDcast. For this week's episode, we're just going to do commentary on the Jazz game, and hopefully you enjoy that. This is now a sports podcast. We're not going to give any unique commentary or criticism. We're just going to give a very simple commentary. We're going to do that from now on. The same game.
All right, let's
same
do it.
Commentary. Okay.
Wow, it's pretty fast.
Yeah. 10:26 in the first. Jazz are up 5-3. Passes back. Passes again. Passes. He passed that one to the hoop.
Oh, dang. No, that was pretty good.
That's good.
Nice.
Just kidding. I'm not going to do that.
Was this the change the podcast needed?
Yeah, the change the podcast deserves, but not the one it needs right now. Welcome back. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. My name's Jordan.
Skylar.
Skylar's over there. Thanks for listening to the GDcast. We're excited to be back for another episode.
This is episode 12?
Yeah.
Nice.
Doing pretty good. This is our 6th week in a row?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So yeah, thanks for tuning in on YouTube, Spotify. Follow us, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We'd appreciate it. I think maybe to start, me and Skylar have been talking about maybe just trying to actually improve this for real. So I don't know. What are you thinking we should try and do, Skylar?
Well, I think to start off, I think we've improved a lot.
Since we started?
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Like we have an actual setup. We have an actual microphones.
Yeah.
Like we're definitely improving, but like on the technical side, like we're doing great.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously we could get better mics and blah, 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 blah. But I think, yeah, the next part is just trying to figure out, well, you were saying a lot about structure, like trying to figure out what we can do like with the podcast and how we can gain listeners and like just the way we can not wrangle, I guess wrangle and with, for lack of better terms. We're trying to get people to listen and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think we could. We have Monkey of the Week, and I like Monkey of the Week. We could do more bits and stuff. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I feel like we're decent at that.
Yeah.
We like to do just, stupid stuff, as you guys know. Stupid little bits that are fun. Maybe we'll add like a couple of reoccurring ones. I think that could be fun.
Yeah.
I don't know what. We could do a second Monkey of the Week.
2 different monkeys. That'll do it.
But yeah, we what I was thinking is I want there to be like a backbone to the podcast. So we're not just like rambling. You know what I mean? As hilarious as we are. I think it'd be nice, I think that would help people, start to listen.
Yeah.
And they have something to go off other than just our personalities. Maybe conspiracy theories or whatever the heck. I don't know. It doesn't.
Well, we were talking about it a couple of days ago. Was it like yesterday or 2 days?
I think it was yesterday. Yeah.
We were talking about it for a bit, just back and forth about just ideas for the podcast and plans for the future for the podcast. Just to figure out how we can improve things. And you were talking about either adding more segments and stuff like that. Well, I guess I'll let you explain it, but
just adding like almost like a theme, because a lot of what I've noticed when I'm listening to other like comedy podcasts, they, even for the guys that are already established people like comedians like Andrew Schultz, Bill Burr, they still talk about like news stuff, like what's going on, like current events. And I don't know if it's just me, but like that's not really something we wanted to focus on, right? We didn't want to be like a news based thing.
No, I mean,
Not
like when
necessarily.
being political, like I guess like one of the rules, quote unquote, for the podcast when we started was we don't want to get political and we don't want to get super into politics and religion.
Yeah.
And just kind of leaning away from both of those things because that can cause a lot of controversy and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I feel like if we focus on current events, it's kind of inevitable.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But I don't think leaning on like current events will inherently make it political, but I think if like keeping up to date on trends and stuff like that, and like funny things like
and
stuff
we
like
do.
that. Yeah, like stuff like that, I think that would help.
Speaking of which.
Yeah, but I don't think like politics and stuff like that, like keeping up on political stuff and stuff that's happening in the news. I mean, if it's like important, it's affecting everyone, like the pandemic, like that's inevitable that we're going to talk about that, but like,
just because it's in our daily lives.
Yeah, but like if it's stuff like what Joe Biden did or like whatever's
going on in
what
Syria.
who so whatever, yeah. then we're not really going to talk about that stuff.
No.
We're not here to just
Because it's not important.
shit. No, it's more like we're not here to give our political takes. We're not here to like share our political opinions and stuff like that, because like who cares?
Yeah.
I personally like I wouldn't want to listen to someone who would just kind of give out their views and stuff like that. I mean, that's great.
Like, we don't know anything.
Yeah, we're not qualified to talk about stuff like that, so we're not going to.
Yeah. But yeah, maybe give us some ideas in the comments. What you think? What you think we should? We'll do a first person that comments. We'll make the podcast about whatever they want us to make it about.
That's not a bad idea.
Besides our friends, I think the only real comment we've had was slowest podcast ever.
Yeah, the only that's actual criticism.
Hey man, I'll take it. I appreciate that.
I get that engagement.
Yeah. Now I know that I need to speed it up. Bit, Skylar, bit, go. Fast.
I think it's
monkeys.
more. Oh yeah, so yeah, just we're not qualified to talk about stuff. Like we're just two guys. Like we're not.
Sometimes 6 guys.
At most, yeah.
None of us
Anything. Know what the hell we're talking about. I mean, I'm sure we have some truth in what we're saying sometimes, but for the majority of things, we're not a qualified source of information. So we're not going to spread our opinion on the internet like it's fact.
Right. But that being said, Logan Paul is running for governor, and yes, I am. I think that his views are correct. Anything that goes against that is incorrect.
Is he actually?
No, he's not. Yet. I could see that.
I would totally vote for him.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I think he has a lot of. I feel like this is the only time we can get political because it's like
it's Logan Paul.
It's pretty unanimous.
It's like nobody's gonna disagree with him, you know.
Yeah, like it's
like if you disagree with him, you're a fucking idiot.
Honestly, like the dude wore.
It's obvious.
Like the way he wore his freaking PSA graded Charizard at the Mayweather fight, like
right.
Who wouldn't like want that to
like
run?
His policies are
par none, like the best.
It's scripture.
Yeah, I'd take it as scripture.
Right. So do I.
Yeah, I think it's very
like, and if you don't, you need to get with the times.
Honestly,
and you need to stop living in the past and being on the wrong side of history.
Yeah. Amen.
If you don't vote for Logan Paul, I want it known right here.
Okay.
Right now. You don't vote for Logan Paul, you're on the wrong side of history.
You are. Yeah. But I think that's the only time we're actually going to get political on the channel. I think that just that political take alone.
Like that's the only thing you guys really need to know. Is
that's like that we are avid.
We stand by Logan
Paul. Hashtag we stand with Logan.
Hashtag Maverick.
We are Mavericks.
Yeah.
Aside from that, I think we try our best to stay completely neutral. I guess a disclaimer for this episode, we're just going to be talking a lot about, I guess because just throughout the week we've been talking about stuff, or just like stuff we want to do with the podcast. So I think it would be a good idea just to talk about it on the podcast.
Like Skylar said before, like the whole point is like it's just us buddies, and like our personalities is kind of like what we kind of wanted to go off of for the show, and I think that should be the strength of the show. That sounds pretentious. The podcast, I think that's definitely the strength for sure. Is the like we just want to have fun and be ourselves on it. I guess I don't know. This isn't very funny.
Well, I mean, it's more like it's just us. Like I think at least my take on it is like it's us. We're candid. We're very open. Like we're ourselves. We're not gonna try to be anything else. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I definitely think just us being ourselves, like genuinely being ourselves, is very much a strength to that. Is very much a strength of ours. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we just play off that. But you were saying like we would have, one of the ideas you brought up was like not a theme, but like
kind of a theme, just like
changing up the entire structure of things.
Every podcast that's successful has something that it's going off of, has like a theme, and if it's not, it's because that person is already established,
an established creator.
So it's like for a comedian, people have already seen their stand-up and stuff, and they're like, oh, I want more of this person's personality. As a comedian, that's what you're kind of going there for. And so I'm going to go listen to them just talk about nothing. And even then, they still talk about current events and sports and whatever.
They already have notoriety.
Right.
Like that's what brings the audience to them.
Even like YouTube animators and stuff.
Yeah, or just YouTube creators and stuff like that. Like every YouTube creator has a podcast.
Yeah, I thought what they did in their video was really funny, so I just kind of want to go listen to their sense of humor.
Yeah.
Online.
It's just more content of them.
I think there's something we can do. And still have it be us.
Yeah.
Still have the quote-unquote integrity of the podcast.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. Like, we just reviewed like really obscure, shitty films that no one has seen.
Well, maybe not no one, because
You know what I mean? Like, either like just really bad B movies that are like known for being shitty,
right,
or like meme movies, like not like the Nigeria Hollywood movies and stuff like that.
And eventually, like, people would suggest really bad ones.
Yeah, then people would give us suggestions about really bad movies that they've heard about.
Maybe start with like The Room. You know what I mean? Maybe not right off the bat.
Yeah. Or like, what was it, like Birdemic, or like...
Yeah, I don't know. Sharknado, I guess. That's kind of
outdated.
typical. Yeah, that's a good idea. I don't know. We could do that. We could watch a movie every week. And
Yeah. Or one of us could watch a movie and...
one of us watches it. One of us explains it to the other person.
This
Switch
is definitely...
off every week.
One thing that I heard from someone, like from a creator that I admire, is one of the things that he said is
Jeff
that...
Epstein.
Yeah. He was a really cool guy. Yeah, just super great with kids, all around great guy. I don't really see him in the news much anymore. Don't really know why. But he, one of the things that he said was, if you want to do something, or if you want to like make something, like people always ask, right? Like how can I do this? How can I make something like this? Blah 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 blah. Or how can I do this and do that? It's really just do it. Like just put it out there. And it's getting the consistency and stuff like that. Just being consistent. Who cares if it's shit? Like who cares if it's good? Just put it out. That way you get into the habit of putting things out there, and eventually you'll learn and you'll get better. Yeah. And I think that's what we're doing.
Yeah, that was the idea, definitely.
It's we definitely have shit. This is definitely shit.
We definitely put some shit out there.
But
it's probably not that good.
But we're slowly getting better as time goes on. And like going beyond podcasts and stuff like that too. Cuz I personally
I'd like to do that too.
I would love to do like video skits and like stuff like that. I would love to stream. I love to do that and that, like just a bunch of different stuff. You were saying that
I well, like with school and stuff, like I know I can't commit to that. So like I would love to do those like every once in a while, and we do. Yeah, and we haven't in a while, but
I mean the last one we did was in like December.
I think it would be fun to like. I mean, if you were to start doing whatever every week. And you could and did it under the GDcast. I bumped the mic, sorry. Under the GDcast or whatever. Like I would love to do the skits every once in a while. I think that'd be fun. And I think that was kind of always in the back of our minds.
Just branching out.
Yeah, just do some
just making
videos
things
every once in a while.
We've always wanted to make things.
Yeah, it's fun.
Just now that
it's just fun.
Yeah, I mean, when we were in like middle school, right, or like high school.
Yeah,
we were focused with school and stuff like that. So like it was never a priority. Yeah. To want to make things. We've always wanted to. Right. But like we just never did. But now that we're like older, now that we're out like on our own and stuff like that, it's a perfect time to
of course.
To experiment and like totally try and make things.
I think that's I think
Can you stop watching the Jazz game?
Oh my god. Donovan Mitchell just suplexed another man. His head's cracked open. He's pooling blood on the basketball court. Oh my god! There's bees. Bees have entered the stadium. Oh, they're being eaten. I think yeah. The tough part with that is like deciding like how committed you can be.
Yeah, myself personally, I would like to be like fully committed into stuff like this,
right? And
because you know me, like
of course,
I love making stuff.
Yeah, and so do I. This just kind of isn't the route I want to go. This isn't my end goal. I don't want to be an influencer. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind if it happened and I was able to make it happen or manage it with the other stuff I want to do. But that sounds really pretentious. Yeah, I've got all this shit going on. I've got no time, Brother Joseph.
Elvin must be baptized.
Elvin must be baptized. That's a little shout out to our Utah followers. Mom.
My mom doesn't even know what that is.
And you know what's a really good example of like just doing your own thing? Bo Burnham's Inside. You like that segue?
It's pretty good.
Stuck that in there. No, it really was though. Me and Skylar talked about this much times already.
Yeah, I was telling Jordan to watch it like for a week.
But I thought we might discuss it on here because I think it's gotten a lot of attention. A lot of people.
It's
people
great.
Are like, oh wow, that's great. Bo Burnham's a comedian that put out. He's like
he's an internet celebrity.
He's more internet-y.
He gained his fame through the internet.
Yeah, and then he put out his other specials. He did got massive views.
He put his specials out online, and then he got stuff for Netflix. He's got
fame in both. He's not just like an
he crossed over.
Yeah, for
he's
sure.
one of those artists that crossed over from YouTube and stuff like that.
He just put out a new special called Inside, and he worked on it for a year, and it's all lights and editing and acting, singing, everything, songs, all written, directed, produced by him. And it was a great special. It's not like the funniest thing I've ever seen. It's just like it's really good, like art. Like it's creative.
I would say like it's just entertaining. Like it's very entertaining.
It's just meant to be entertaining. It's not supposed to make you like cry, laugh,
bust out laugh and stuff like that. There are definitely times where I would laugh out loud and stuff like that. Because it's funny. Like
it's funny.
It's Bo Burnham. Like it's gonna be funny, but
just thought the visual aspect was really
just the
impressive.
technical prowess that he had.
Yeah, like his lighting and just like the shots that he had were
great.
That he was able to make that entertaining because he does it all in one room in his house. He was just able to make that really entertaining.
Choreographed the lights and timed everything.
You can just see how much time he put into it.
Yeah.
Like it was. I can see why it took him a year. It's just so much work. I bet there's, like I was telling you, I bet there's so much stuff he just threw out.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Multiple bits and just things he couldn't get right or he didn't like. Yeah. My favorite, I don't know what my favorite was.
It's all good. Like
the internet song is great. He talks about how the internet is just so random and quirky.
Well, I think what was like the deeper meaning about that one?
A little bit of everything all of the time. Kind of overstimulating.
Yeah.
I think that was kind of one of the themes of that song. I don't know. We don't have to get all weird about it. But that one was really good. I really like the lighting in the workout.
Yeah. Like Dirty Dancing, like 80s montage kind of.
It's got like the hard
light on the
light
shadow.
on his like half of his face. I thought that was cool. He does that a few times. It's just good. I don't know. It's different, I think.
It is. It's
like
a new
it
take
really
on
is different.
Yeah.
Like
it's not a new take, but it's definitely different.
Yeah, nothing's new, I guess. But he I think he really does a good job of making something different. Like I think I'm already fed up. Like my last semester of school, there was a lot of focus on like the effects of quarantine and all that.
And like
I'm already fed up with that BS. Like, oh, I made this piece in quarantine and I wrote in quarantine. I'm fucking sick of hearing about quarantine. But like, his was like a fresh new thing that came out because of like the quarantine.
Yeah, the thing is like that was the whole thing. Is that he was stuck inside, making a special by himself. It's about him in quarantine.
Yeah, and some of the issues that were going on during that.
Yeah, during quarantine for him personally. Yeah, like mental stuff and stuff like that.
So that was like actual good thing that came out of it rather than all this other bullshit that was like fake come out of it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. What's a good example?
Just a bunch of people
I had a writing class and they're like, oh, right now we're focusing all the writing that's coming out that's talking about quarantine and expresses
everyone's different
what it's like to be quarantined and inside. And like Metamorphosis was one of the things we read. Yeah, and I was just sick of it. But that was great. It was like it was fresh content to consume. Daddy brought your favorite. I don't know. What was your favorite? What was your favorite song from
my favorite bit? I was not more a fan of the skits, but I like.
It was mostly musical. Right?
No, yeah, but there are skits in between. Like I like the skits in between. I think those were my favorite part. Like the skits in between, and like the little stuff. Like I like the Jeff Bezos one. Yeah, like the songs about Jeff Bezos. Those are my favorite. And that funny feeling where he talks about what's that derealization and stuff like that.
Well, that was a fun song.
Yeah. But I'm saying like it was definitely that one was definitely overshadowed by the internet song, the Instagram song, like
yeah, And it's not like they're the best songs ever.
I
think
them.
they're good. Don't get me wrong. But I just, for me, they were like more visually appealing and comedic. I don't know. It was just entertaining all around.
Yeah, just entertaining. One thing I got from the special was that he's very talented.
Yeah, definitely.
He's like, wow, he's very talented.
Absolutely. Wait, did you hear that?
It's probably Mac.
No. That.
Is that it?
Yeah, I think that's
that's Monkey of the Week.
It's monkey time.
Wow, I
Wow.
almost didn't hear it. Thanks for telling me. Jeez.
Yeah, no problem, G.
That's crazy.
I love Monkey of the Week. Woo, get excited. Because this week's monkey is I don't know how to say this. I'm going to try. Alautra gentle lemur.
Oh, it's a lemur.
Yeah, it's Alaotra. Alautra. I don't know how to say that. Anyway, here's a picture. You want to see it?
Oh, he's different
Yeah.
than any other lemur I've seen. I always think the lemurs had striped tails, but
Yeah,
they don't have to have striped tails.
yeah. That's just one kind. There's lots of different kind.
He definitely looks more like a primate than like the lemurs with like from Madagascar and stuff.
Those are the.
Or I guess all lemurs are from Madagascar, right?
Yeah.
Or like the lemur that with like the striped tail and like the white and black. And
Yeah, the ring tail lemur gets a lot of attention, but that's
yeah, he definitely looks more like a
just one
primate.
kind.
Wow, it looks like a cross between like a bear and a monkey.
Yeah, he's cute. He's got like
He
short
is.
brown hair and he's fluffy.
Yeah, he is fluffy.
He's got cute little eyes,
yeah, his little hands.
little ears. I like him.
He's fuzzy.
see.
He's very fuzzy.
Oh, he's got a long tail.
Yeah, let's put a picture up on screen. You know what? Let's do that from now on for the YouTube people. Let's put some pictures. Let's put a
Yeah,
picture
we
up on
probably
screen.
should. We probably should.
Yeah, look at that guy.
Tease him.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Wow.
So, on average, they're about 16 inches long, and their tail's roughly that same length. So they're like
32 inches long,
3 feet almost in length, including the tail.
including the tail.
They live to about 23 years. They weigh like 2 to 4 pounds.
Little boys.
So the description here is has a thick coat of brown and gray fur with a short round head. His long tail is used to keep balance as the lemur walks from reed to reed. So it's actually the only primate in the world that lives in just like a swampy habitat,
Like a marsh?
like a marshy
Interesting.
habitat. Yeah.
Really? There are no other primates?
and-
What about the Amazon? The Amazon has some marshy places, doesn't it?
Yeah, but like this one is just like strictly lives in the marsh.
Like a swamp? He's a swamp
He's like a
dwelling
swamp
creature?
monkey.
Whoa.
I guess so. That's what it says here anyway. It's one of the most endangered species of monkey in the world.
Damn.
So it was on the top 25
Is it
most
because
endangered.
when animals are on the endangered species list, it doesn't necessarily mean that they were poached. Poaching is definitely a big thing, right?
That's just one contribution.
Yeah, but I think like a lot of animal, it's usually just because they're a rarer animal.
It's because they're
Right?
there's
A lot of the time. There's less of
multiple
them.
factors. One can be poaching. Yeah, because there's less of them, and because if it keeps going the way it is, they're gonna go extinct.
Yeah.
Like highly endangered, they don't.
There
have
was
much
there's
longer.
critically endangered, right?
Yeah, these are critically endangered.
Oh, okay.
So like if things, it's like
So
things-
it started off with a very small number, and people are poaching them, and because of environmental things, they're getting wiped out as well.
Yeah, and if nothing changes, they'll probably go extinct.
What's it called? I think the white rhino. That went extinct, right?
I think so. I don't know.
Yeah, it sucks, dude. The white rhino
It's most of the time it's loss of habitat.
and poaching.
For-
Loss of habitat.
Like
from
poaching is a contribution, but it's mostly just like deforestation.
Yeah,
Like palm oil.
yeah, or just natural resources.
Yeah, they're just cutting down the habitat. So,
It sucks.
but that's okay. He's still a good monkey. He's got 9 different calls,
What?
ranging from purrs to chitters to squeals.
You can purr?
They do a lot of scent marking. It's a lemur thing.
That means they piss everywhere.
Yeah, like fucking piss and shit everywhere. Their gestation period is 145 days.
How long is that? Like 3 months? 4 months?
30 times, it's almost 5 months.
Shit.
Yeah, so that's a monkey of the week. What'd you give him? Banana wise.
Banana wise, I like him. I give him 8.
I do like him too.
8 banana.
He's such a cutie. He's such a cutie. He's got a cute little face.
He's very fuzzy.
He's got really brown eyes.
Put the picture back up.
Yeah. Those little brown eyes.
Oh, he's a cutie.
Yeah.
I don't give him a kiss. I give him 8 banana out of 10.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going to give him 8.5.
8.5.
Yeah, I
8.5 banana.
He's not very monkey-y because he's a lemur.
Yeah.
And that's not typically what I think of when I think of monkeys.
Monkey?
But, he's a cutie.
Lemurs, you don't even think of lemurs when you think of primates.
Well, they are
just lemurs being a lemur.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a primate, but they are primates.
Hope you guys like the monkey of the week.
Yeah.
This is my stage voice. To be or not to be? That is the question.
Jordan, I've always heard you talk about Shakespeare and like the stuff that you did for Shakespeare, but how was your experience with Shakespeare?
In high school,
Yeah.
I did do some Shakespeare competitions.
Would you say that you were a Shakespearean? You were trained in Shakespeare?
No, I unless I go to college and I do strictly.
Well, you said
Shakespearean theater.
I remember you telling me you're like I'm basically on the same level as like Alec Guinness and like Ian McKellen and.
Didn't say that. Won't ever say that. I will never ever be as talented as Ian McKellen.
Wow, that's kind of selling yourself short.
It's Ian McKellen.
You're Jordan James Palmer, damn it.
I'm not Ian McKellen. You're Rick fucking Dalton. I like Shakespeare. I think his plays are great.
What a take.
Yeah, obviously. There's a reason why
Yeah.
he's
The best.
the most renowned playwright of all time. Mm-hmm. I really enjoy doing them. Theater kids are kind of interesting to be around. So that was kind of
you don't have to sweet talk it.
tainted my experience with that maybe a little.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, I like the plays though. The stories are great. Some of the lines are really great. Like you kind of have to work to learn to understand it. But once you get past that, it's great.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Romeo and Juliet with Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yeah. We watched it in English class.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Nice.
Well,
There are parts that I really like. And then, I just pissed myself.
oh, dude, it's everywhere. Oh, it's getting on my foot, Jordan. Ew. Stop. Why are you... Quit pissing. Stop pissing. Stop. Oh, my... Stop. No. Ew, what the... I'll clean it up.
Don't lap up my piss.
What?
That's disgusting.
I need to clean it.
Even as a joke. Stop making that noise into the microphone.
I need to clean it up.
Nobody's gonna like that. That's disgusting.
What are you talking...
Stop.
You pissed.
I'm not even playing around anymore. This isn't part of the joke. Stop doing that with your mouth.
Like they got it all.
You're disgusting. You piss slapper upper. Stop.
There's a little bit on your shoe there.
There's nothing on my shoe. Whore.
Anymore. You're pretty funny sometimes. I don't like your laugh like that. Your laugh makes me uncomfortable, and
Why?
I don't know. It's not.
That's how I laugh.
It's. You know what? It is. Maybe that's me. Maybe
You're
that's
just making
me.
fun of the way I laugh.
No, I'm. Why are you laughing?
You can't make me do my laugh. You can't let me do
Why
my
are you
laugh.
laughing?
Because I don't know, I chuckle to myself every once in a while.
That's my laugh.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I've heard your laugh. That's not your laugh.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Why?
That's not your laugh.
Yes, it is. Every time. Well, I think it's because
No,
it
your
is.
laugh. It's more like. No, that's bad. That was the laugh from the mom in that
That's Red's
70s
mom.
show.
Or that's Red's wife. What's it? Cat or Kitty?
Kitty, I think.
Yeah.
Kitty, you dumbass.
He would never call Kitty a dumbass. Red would never.
That's a fun show.
That 70s show?
That's a fun show, huh? I don't know what I was going for there. What was I saying? Yeah, that's not your laugh. Your laugh's more like
High-pitched, obnoxious, loud.
see, if I go high pitch, it doesn't sound like you, but it's like
My laugh's very abrupt.
it's very very to the point.
Yeah.
Obnoxious.
To the point. Did you just say my laugh was obnoxious? Obnoxious?
Yeah.
Well, fuck you.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Your laugh's fucking stupid. You sound like a
not.
fucking idiot.
I didn't. It doesn't necessarily have a bad connotation.
Again. Be obnoxious? Yes, it does.
No. When it comes to laughs, no.
You're obnoxious.
Lots of people have an obnoxious laugh.
You're obnoxious, Jordan.
Okay. Great.
Okay, you can't.
And also, it's a laugh. It's not your personality. You are a little obnoxious, though. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, fuck. You're obnoxious.
Yeah, I am sometimes.
I take back. You know what? You're not a good friend.
What's wrong with being obnoxious?
Fuck you.
There's nothing wrong with that. A little obnoxiousness from now.
There's nothing wrong with me not being your friend anymore.
I don't know why you're taking it so personally.
You know what? I am.
I think it has a more negative connotation than it does.
I think... What?
That word obnoxious.
What did you just say?
I think you think that it has a more
negative connotation. I thought you just said, I think that word has a more negative connotation than it does. I was like, what?
Anyway. Moving on. You guys like listening to us laugh in the mic? Would you say...
Oh, go ahead.
That Logan Paul and Jake Paul are the most alpha Chad successful businessmen in the world?
Yes.
Yeah.
Next question.
So would I. Okay. That was just a test. Let's do a truth. See how far I can go with my questions until you won't tell me the truth anymore.
Sure.
Your favorite color?
Red.
Okay. What time do you go to bed every night?
12 in the morning.
Okay. The last time you touched yourself?
10 minutes ago.
No, what?
While we were doing this podcast. 10 minutes ago.
I knew it. I saw you. Don't tell me that. I don't want to know. I must say.
What? Keep going.
What? Okay.
Is that it?
I won't ask that because I don't want to know the answer.
What?
I don't want to know the answer to the last time you touched yourself.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. Where do I go without being sexual?
I don't know.
It's impossible.
What else is there to talk about if not sex?
Yeah. It's the last time you had sex.
Never.
Damn. Me too.
Me as a man, that's all I can think about is sex.
Sex. They say, what's the saying? Every 5 seconds a guy thinks about sex?
Yeah.
It's true.
It's true. I love sex.
So much.
There's really nothing else I think about other than sex.
Right?
And having sex.
Right.
And wanting people to have sex with me.
Of course.
There's really nothing else I think about. What's the next question? Do you have any other questions?
Sorry, I was thinking about sex.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
The Jazz are up big on the Clippers.
I don't care.
Sex. If you could have... No, I've already asked this.
If I could have sex with anyone?
With a video game character.
Have you asked me that? On the podcast?
Well, maybe it wasn't me, but somebody did, one of our first episodes.
If I could have sex with any video game character?
With any Nintendo male character, who would it be?
Captain Falcon.
Is he Nintendo? I guess he is, huh?
Yeah, he's in... What? Yeah.
Hey, sorry, I didn't mean Nintendo. I meant Mario. But
any Mario character?
Any male Mario character you could have sex with, who would it be?
Bowser.
That was really quick. Why is that?
You'd rock my shit.
Like your ass? He would...
Yeah, you'd fucking destroy me.
You want that? I don't want that.
It'd be
painful.
I want to be taken care of, dude.
Taken care of?
Guy's a king.
He'd be rough and rowdy with you. He's Bowser.
He's a king.
You wouldn't be able to walk for a week.
That's okay. I had the best fucking night of my life.
Would it be though? It would just be painful. His dick's probably spiky. A spiky turtle dick.
You don't know that. Do turtles have spiky dicks?
Probably. Bowser does.
I mean, probably. No, Bowser does not. There's no canon.
Koopas do.
How do you know that?
A subreddit I found. He had a spiky dick.
r/Mario porn.
Bowser Mario porn. He had
Very
a spiky Koopa dick.
It's a very specific subreddit.
I mean, if it's not true, then why?
Oh shit, there are women in Mario. I totally forgot.
No, I said male.
Oh, whoo!
Oh, because I totally would have said a girl if that was on the table. Final answer: Bowser, King of the Koopas.
Now that you got me thinking, I gotta think of like an obscure character. Does Wario and Waluigi count?
Yeah.
They'd be gross. I wouldn't want to fuck them.
Any male Mario character.
Who's the most handsome? Fucking. No. Fucking. Oh,
Huh?
I don't know. I'm thinking of all the monsters now, too. Because, like, they're males, right? Like Wiggler. Piranha
I don't know if
Plant.
he identifies, but I mean.
Goomba.
Yeah.
Monty Mole. Lakitu. Magic Koopa. Roy.
Pick one.
Ludwig.
Pick one.
It's too hard.
You want Magic-Koopa to shove his paintbrush up your ass?
You don't have paintbrush or...
Transform it? Like put the squares he shoots from it? The little shapes he shoots from
it? Yeah, I think just for the sake of brevity, I'd say Bowser.
Bowser.
Yeah.
Okay.
You?
Definitely the...
Wait. You don't have to... I don't want you to say Bowser Jr. Don't say Bowser Jr. I know that's what you were going to say, but don't say Bowser Jr. Because he's like a kid. So, like, don't say that.
That's really what I wanted to say. I wanted to say Bowser Jr.
That's okay. But, like, for the podcast, don't say Bowser Jr. Like, make something up.
If I had to fuck
yes,
one of them, it would be Bowser Jr.
Yes.
Even if I had to fuck females, it would still be Bowser Jr.
Yes, I know that. But he's a kid, so you can't say that.
How old are we talking?
Just
give me an age. Throw me an age.
He's like 10.
Bowser Jr.
What?
I want to fuck Bowser Jr.
Yeah, okay. Can we get off it? Can we get off it and just like...
I want to fuck...
Yeah, I know.
This 10-year-old video game character.
Stop. Don't say that. Just like...
Come
up with something else.
I want to fuck a 10-year-old?
Stop. Just come up with something else. Please.
I think I would do Baby Luigi.
Oh my... I immediately went to the Family Feud. Like, good answer. That's good. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's even younger. What the hell? What the hell's wrong with you?
They're video game characters. I can fuck whoever I want.
Oh.
I don't use that phrase. I never say I want to fuck them, like, unless I'm joking.
Yeah, who fucking says that?
Yeah. I'd fuck them, yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? Like,
it's pretty aggressive.
You're
right
fucking
off the bat.
gross. Like, oh yeah, I'd fuck them. I'd fuck the shit out of that. Ew. It's like, what the fuck, you jerk? You're a jerk.
All right, well, you know what? I think that's good.
I think that is good.
We talked about a couple things.
Yeah.
Had a few laughs.
Yeah.
Had a few giggles. Confessed to assaulting minors. And
you did it. We can cut that. We honestly can cut all of that.
Which part?
The part where you said that you wanted to,
that I wanted to fuck.
That you wanted to
Baby Bowser.
That you wanted to F Baby Bowser.
I, Jordan Palmer, want to fuck Bowser Jr.
Yes, don't say that.
Being fully aware that he is only 10 years old.
Yes.
But
you can't say that.
There are lines with the truth and telling the truth that I will not cross.
And that's one of them?
Yeah, I can't lie. I cannot lie about that. You're going to ask me, you're telling me you're going to ask me which Mario character I want to fuck.
Yep.
And you want me to lie about not?
Yeah, I guess
about fucking a 10-year-old.
Yeah, that is kind of selfish of me.
I'm not gonna lie about that. I want to fuck a 10-year-old baby Bowser Jr.
Yeah, now that you put it like that does make me sound kind of selfish. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning into this episode of the GDcast. Be sure to like and follow on all of our social media platforms, on Instagram
and Spotify. Please follow us.
And YouTube.
Subscribe. On
Be sure
YouTube, hit the notifications on YouTube. Give us a like and a comment on the video. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Any way you can interact. Tell us how we're being bad. Tell us how we can do better. We love you. And
I mean, I don't personally love you guys because I don't know you guys, but like, I appreciate you.
Well,
bye.